Hi guys, it's Rob from Royal Balls. Clutch number 2. My effort to produce Leopard Freeways has finally hatched. Okay guys, this is clutch number 2. This is my Silky Way or Leopard Ivory to an asphalt male who is het for clown and het for pied, but we're not using that in this case. So as usual, we'll start with the parents. This is Mum. This is a Silky Way who's gone almost completely white now. The only indication that she is Leopard Ivory is the head stamp, and I'll just zoom you in, see whether we can see that. Head stamp there has a slight indication that there is leopard in this, but she has gone almost completely white. Being an ivory or super yellow belly means that all her offspring are going to receive a copy of yellow belly from her, which controls the outcome of the clutch. There is no ambiguity in what we're dealing with if you use the super form. So this is Mum, Silky Way or Leopard Ivory. She has in the past laid bad clutches for me. I suspect that one of her clutches was parthenogenic, and we've had issues with eggs not making it through full term, and also deformed snakes. Some of the snakes from her last clutch had shark jaw and was so badly deformed they had to be euthanized, and I was extremely worried about using this girl. Was this actually something genetic in her makeup? And this was basically her last chance before retirement to see whether she could produce some good eggs or whether there was anything actually wrong with her. And fortunately she's produced a superb clutch of babies. So don't give up just because you have failure. It's one of those things, but it turns out that it is not genetic, and she is a perfectly capable breeder. And this is Dad. Of course he's going into shed. This is an asphalt het clown het pied that we brought in from Justin Kabelka in early 2020, and there's always some doubt as to whether you're looking at a yellow belly or asphalt. So this was this guy's first clutch for me this year. Pairing him to the Ivory girl means that we're trying for freeways. Obviously asphalt and yellow belly together make freeways, but because Mum is a super, anything that receives asphalt from him is going to be freeway, and anything that does not receive asphalt from him is going to be yellow belly, thus removing any ambiguity in the clutch. There is none of this yellow belly slash asphalt uncertainty in the result of this clutch. Anything that is not a visual freeway is going to be yellow belly. So this is Dad, and he has proved out to be asphalt. So his whole clutch will also be 50% pos het pied, 50% pos het clown. So if we want to take a punt on some of those, there is the possibility that they are het for clown or het for pied. So let's take a look at the clutch. And a couple of things to notice right off the bat. This clutch was not oriented. I think if you check back on my setup of this clutch, you'll see that the embryos were all over the place. They have all hatched, and they've all hatched within a few hours of each other. They have all pipped on their own. This particular female has given me 2 bad clutches in the past. I think one of the clutches was parthenogenic. We've had shark jaws, but this clutch has remained healthy throughout the incubation, and I can see from the heads that we're looking okay here. The head stamps are slightly different on all of these snakes, which suggests that this is not a partho clutch, and that hopefully these are all healthy. Now this pairing was a Silky Way or Leopard Ivory to an asphalt, and there's always some doubt with asphalt as to whether Is it really asphalt or is it actually yellow belly? Well, the beauty of this clutch is that everything should have a copy of yellow belly from the mum, which means if Dad was a yellow belly, we'd see some white heads in here. We would have some ivories, and I don't see any ivories, which suggests that Dad actually was an asphalt. It also means that since everything is yellow belly from mum, anything that gets a copy of asphalt from Dad will be a freeway. Anything that is not a freeway will be a yellow belly. There are no other combinations possible, so this means that there is no doubt or ambiguity in the clutch at all. Everything that is not freeway should be yellow belly. So let's cut the clutch here. They've all pipped. They're all on their way out. This is day 60. So they've all pipped right on the button for me. Let's have a look and see what we got. I have washed my hands before we start this clutch cutting, so everything should be clean. So let's start off with the first egg. In here, as I say, these have all pipped, so they are all ready to come. Let's just join up the snips that this snake has already made. Okay. And what do we have here? Alright guys, we have what looks like a Leopard Freeway. Awesome! Oh yes. Let's take the next one, which from the dot on the head also looks like it's a leopard. Let's see if I can just take a snip over here and open this guy up away from his head. Let's see if I can just tear into that so he can get his head back inside. This looks like another Freeway, guys. Just need to snip into there. Go on. There, his head's gone back in, which makes it easier to cut now. There we go. Let's just open this up a little bit. Well, there's another one, guys, another Leopard Freeway. Awesome! Let's open this one up. Leopard yellow belly. Why so many leopards here? Everything's leopard. Open this one. Again, we'll see if we can free this guy's head here. There we go. Just zoom you in a little bit further, guys. That's it. think this one's just a yellow belly. Let's open this one. This one has pipped just at the edge here, so we'll use that and just cut around. Oh, he's keen to come out. And that's a leopard yellow belly. Now this guy here has had a good go at cutting the egg all over the place here, so let's just see if we can join up some of his snips. There he goes. This one looks just like a yellow belly. Yep, straight yellow belly for this one. There we go guys, just the yellow belly. This one has quite a light coloured head. I think this is just a Freeway, no leopard. Yep, that's a Freeway with no leopard in this one. So let's bring the whole clutch back in again guys. I'll zoom you out a little bit and let's just take stock of what we've got here. Okay, so we've got Leopard Freeway, Leopard Freeway, Leopard Freeway, Freeway, yellow belly, leopard yellow belly, yellow belly. So it looks like we've got 4 Freeways and 4 of the clutch contains leopard, which is absolutely awesome. Brilliant. Let's stick these back in the incubator and wait for them to come out. We just get a picture. Alright, clutch number 2 that we cut yesterday. I was a little bit enthusiastic with the cutting, but they'd all pipped and they were all ready to come out, and sure enough, within 12 hours all of the babies are out of the egg. So actually this clutch is fairly easy to identify on just the visuals, but we'll go through the process. There are some new guys here that might benefit from going through the actual process rather than just saying what the snakes are. So we always start with the parents and the theoretical possibilities that we could get in the clutch. So mum is a Silky Way, and a Silky Way is a Leopard Ivory, and an Ivory is a super yellow belly, 2 copies of the yellow belly gene, which means that she has to pass on a copy of yellow belly to all of her offspring. So all of these animals here will contain 1 copy of yellow belly. Some of them will also contain leopard. Dad is an asphalt, and he will pass on 1 copy of the asphalt gene roughly 50% of the time. So if the babies receive a copy of asphalt from Dad, when you combine that with yellow belly from mum, remember all of these babies are going to have 1 copy of yellow belly, we are going to get Freeways. Asphalt and yellow belly combined is going to be a Freeway. So we expect we're going to get Freeways. Some of them will be leopard. The babies that did not get a copy of asphalt from Dad will be yellow belly. Some of them will be leopard. So let's have a look and see what we got. I'm still so excited about this clutch. We really killed the odds here. 7 eggs, 4 Freeways, 3 of which are Leopard Freeways, but I'm getting ahead of myself here with excitement. So let's go through these babies one at a time, and we'll pick out the ones that are the simplest. We'll move some of these over. and you will see that we have two snakes here. These two snakes here, which look relatively normal, but we know they must be yellow belly. They're certainly not Freeways. There's one copy of yellow belly. So let's take a look in a little more detail at what we can expect to see from yellow belly. First of all, we get this amazing flaming up the sides here with yellow belly, and if I turn the belly over, we get these digital edges to the belly here, which is very characteristic of yellow belly, and there's also a faint yellow tinge to the edge of the belly here. So that, guys, is a straight yellow belly. There is no leopard in this. This is the minimum that we could have got from this clutch, and we got two of them. Let's have a look at the characteristics of this one. Again, you can see those fantastic flames, the digital markings along the edge of the belly, and a slight yellowish tinge to the belly. So two yellow bellies here. And there is one more in this clutch which is also not a Freeway. Let me pull that one out of this big clump of babies here. So this one, also not a Freeway, but I think you can see that it is both a little bit brighter and has a different pattern to the straight yellow belly. So this is straight yellow belly. This guy here, if you look at the head stamp, has a dot on the head stamp, and the dot on the head stamp is characteristic of many genes, but is characteristic of leopard, and in this pairing this must be leopard. You can also see how leopard has pulled out and elongated some of those alien heads here. So leopard has a very strong influence on the pattern. So this is a leopard yellow belly. There's the straight yellow belly. This is the leopard version of that. So we've got three yellow bellies, one with leopard. And look at that, guys. Can you believe it? 4 Freeways. Three of which contain leopard. So the straight Freeway, the yellow belly asphalt, is this guy here. This is the striped one. There's no pastel in this, so it's still quite dark. So this is a straight Freeway, and just by adding leopard to a Freeway, we change the striped snake into this crazy guy here. Just the addition of leopard turns it into this magnificent leopard Freeway with a superb pattern, and again you can see a very strong dot on the head, indicative in this case of leopard. So there's the straight Freeway or yellow belly asphalt. And here, guys, are three out of 7 are leopard Freeways. So out of 7 eggs we got 4 Freeways, 3 of which contained leopard. That's unbelievable. So 3 leopard Freeways. I'm going to sex these in a minute, guys. There they go into the shedding tub. Now, because Dad was also het for clown and het for pied, these are all 50% possible het for clown, possible het for pied, and it is impossible to tell them apart. We just simply will not know which animals are carrying the hets. We know that some of them will be, but we don't know which ones. That will be pot luck if we decide to gamble on some of these. So let me start sexing these. We'll start with the yellow bellies. Let's see what we got on sexes here. That looks like a female. That one, guys, has hemipenes, so that's a male. So we got one female and one male yellow belly. Let's take a look at the leopard yellow belly, which is this one here. The leopard pattern in this one is obvious. Let's see what this one is. Sorry guys, they're very squirmy here and it's very difficult to do for the camera. That's a female. Let's sex the Freeway, the straight Freeway. Ooh, squirrely. These guys do not want to keep still and be sexed, understandably. The Freeway looks like a male. Very squirrely. Oh no, female. Let's do the Leopard Freeways. That's a male. Ooh, squirrely. Come on. That's a female. And the last one. Very difficult to do, guys. They just won't keep still. I will sex these again after. Let's just have a look at this one. That also looks like a female. So it looks like we got 2 males and 5 females if I've sexed these correctly. As I say, we will do it again. But there we go, guys. What an awesome clutch. Unbelievable. Okay guys, we'll come back again after these have all shed out and I've sexed them properly. They're very slippery with their baby skins still, so we'll do that again and I'll reconfirm the sexes. But see you next time.